So the key to staying warm when the van is freezing is socks. A big pair of fuzzy socks when it's cold. Heaven. We're gonna keep these as our nighttime socks. It was really cold getting into the van last night, man, like freezing. Hey buddy, thanks for keeping me warm, bro. I would have been seriously cold without you. So if you guys plan on doing simple van life just like this, you need a dog. Hey, he kept me so warm last night. Morning, buddy. Anyway, guys, I got a visitor at my shop. Look outside. Look who's parked right there. Lowly's Off-Road is here. Oh heck yeah. Alright, there's some heat on in here. The remote on here is kind of awesome. Look who's in the shop, my friends. Lowly's Off-Road is back in the house.
Hey guys, good to see you, my friends.
What are we doing today?
Welcome to the channel here.
Taking it apart?
Well, we have to figure out, see what's going on, because I can tell you, my friends, from the get-go, that's not a head gasket. We're gonna figure it out, see what's going on, because there is a kind of like a compression sound noise that leaks out once the engine is turned off. It's not overheating, not bubbling it in. There is no coolant in the engine oil, so definitely there is no head gasket issues there. So we have to find out. I'm gonna scan it to see what's going on, but I also want to have a visual in there to see, maybe, who knows, could be a spark plug, could be anything else, could be an injector, we'll see. But I'm happy to be back at Vancity Vanlife. Yay!
All right, so clearly Lauren's here working on the van, trying to figure out what my problem was. We're gonna rip apart this doghouse right now, so he's got some room in here. Let's go. Look at that nice clean transmission in there. So all the doghouse is out, we got a chance to take a look at these floors again. So a while ago, I took out that vinyl flooring that's in the Ford vans and I put down carpet, thinking it would allow some breathability down here. And these things are dry. Look at that, dry floor. Awesome. A little bit of sand getting through the fibers of the carpet. No rust at all. I got a feeling that that plastic floor causes moisture. If you missed that video on what happened with my home, I was coming out of the backcountry and I just got on the highway, turned the corner, van made a noise, and boom, white smoke all over the place. And I love my home, so I didn't drive it. I pulled it right over, called the tow truck, came back here, that was it. And then Lauren was out hunting at the time. Now he's back here taking a look at it. Automatically, with all the Google searches that I did before I talked to Lauren, was it said it was a head gasket. It had a high idle and it was blowing white smoke. And then when Lauren seen one of the videos, Lauren's like, I don't know if that smoke's really that white. It kind of looks, maybe it might be a little bit of a bluey color. So he came here, took a look at it yesterday. We started it real quick last night. He goes, I don't think it's the head gasket, bro. But today, we'll find out.
What we get right now, there is a few sensors, the intake temperature and the mass airflow temperature sensor, so might not getting enough air. And you can hear it like it's sucking, right?
Because that's that same noise for that minute when you shut it off.
Here I see nothing. I was watching to see if it's bubbling. And you see that's just normal. A little bit of nothing, you know. Because if would be a head gasket, on that time you run, this should be like pressurized, everything should be like almost like ready to blow up. You know.
So I've been over here editing, and then Lauren's been over there in the vans running no smoke.
I made it, finally, I'm here. So no more bitching around.
Did they give you a hard time?
Yeah.
I bet your comments are just loaded full of them.
Yeah, it's like, hey, how come you're not going to see your bro? You know, like, I thought it's your bro.
How
It's
dare you?
reality.
How
You know,
dare
like,
you? Easy, guys.
Once in a while, look, look, and that means, yeah, it could be, you know, head gasket somewhere, it could be a little bit of this.
So that bubble means it's letting in exhaust.
But that bubble never affected the performance of the vehicle, and that could be there for a long time because that's like a small, not enough to, you know, this was going just like boom, 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 down. This one is, you know, could be there for a long time, you know. I was saying, guys, that we can explore a little bit, so I can show you that if you are stuck on the road, you can do the same thing. This stuff is called Blue Devil, and it's proven that I have one vehicle, a 7.3, that has been running for the past 2 years. With that stuff, fixed the head gasket, and that was worse. That just blew the whole coolant out in like 2 minutes.
Wow.
And the guy is still running. Actually, he's the one who like, why don't you just experiment, show the people that actually that stuff works, you know?
Yeah.
But I see you have a sticky gas pedal. Did you notice that? You never noticed that before? That when you press the pedal, it doesn't come up right away? I mean, probably you drove it the way it is, and you are accustomed
Just
to
been
it.
used to it and haven't noticed it.
Yeah, and probably that's why for me it's like, no, that's not, you know, not the way it should be, right? So anyway, but that's the update, guys. I'm happy, I'm here. I'm spending time with my bro, yeah. We had a fun time last night that you guys missed out on it.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. So that cool little thing there that's put on my water reservoir, that shows if there's any exhaust in the coolant system. So if there's any bubbles in there at all, there is a small leak in the head gasket. But he said that tiny little bubble there would not have caused the problem that you guys seen in that video the other day where I was billowing smoke just like this. So while Lauren was here today, we never ran the vehicle hot. The vehicle was started up for maybe a few minutes at a time and then shut off. We never had the chance to get the engine to the heat it was the day I blew it. Wait till you guys come back tomorrow and see what happens when we heat the vehicle up nice and hot for an hour. All I gotta tell you guys is I'm surprised nobody in the neighborhood called the fire trucks, because I guarantee you that smoke went for miles and miles and miles all the way through the area where my shop's at. What? You see how he barks, but his head tips towards the food dish? Yeah. Are you serious? Are you serious? He's like, somebody, look, man, give me my food. Give me my food. Give me my food. Like you seen in that last clip, the vehicle had sat outside for a few hours. We started it. It billowed out all that smoke. Because I even noticed sometimes when I started, it'll do that outside. But then because like I've moved it in here, and it'll billow a bit. And then I get outside, it'll just start to go. And then later, when I move it from outside to come in, because it's barely been out there very long, it doesn't do it. Very, very little.
So anyway, I mean, you know, that's what I was just saying for everybody out there, because you guys, if you guys are in the pinch, or, you know, like, you don't think that really your vehicle should be spending that much money, you guys can check this out, right? This is it, you know.
The Blue Devil head gasket sealer.
It works like a charm, my friends. Tested, If you guys go on this company's website, you see the warranties that they give out and all the information. If you're not satisfied 100%, if it doesn't fix it, you get your money back, guaranteed.
You sound like an ad, bro.
I'm not. I'm just, you know, like.
Well, we're heading out. I'm gonna go find a place to sleep tonight.
Would you like to come home with me, bro?
So today Lauren did a little bit of troubleshooting, found a few sensors that were gone that came up on his code reader. So we replaced those 2 little sensors. They were cheap. They were like 45 bucks a piece. And I had high hopes for tomorrow that we pour in that magic blue stuff and I'm back on the road. Well, there's a Ford van across from us here. Kind of looks like this one a little bit. Anyway, guys, we just pulled into the big box store in town here. Go to bed for the night. Cruzy didn't mess around at all, did you, buddy? He crawled right into bed. He's like, yeah, this is good, Dad. Cruzy's happy. I'm happy that the inside of this van is nice and warm right now. Crawling into this bed last night because we slept at the shop was ice cold. It's nothing worse than jumping into ice. It was cold last night. I didn't want to run the van outside the shop and wake up all the neighbors around there with my diesel at like 11 o'clock at night. So we just crawled into a cold bed. But we might be getting back into my van. So right here, I'm kind of babbling about how excited I am that, you know, tomorrow could be just a quick, easy fix and we're back into a nice, warm van. And well, you don't need to listen to me babble because all of this excitement I had today came crashing down tomorrow when we let that van warm up. Everything went sideways. I love that van home of mine. It's gotten me everything I have in my life and I am so attached to it. It keeps me and Cruzy warm. It keeps our adventures going. And I don't know what I'd do in my life without that van. It's the first time I've ever been attached to a vehicle like that. Don't get me wrong, I had a few lowriders in my time I was pretty attached to. But then the next big shiny one comes along and then you move on. But that van, it's got a big sentimental value to me because it's taken me from being broke to not being broke. And it's taken me from having a life that was on a loop and that never changed to taking me to a life that I have no idea what's gonna happen tomorrow. And I thank Van Life and that van for that. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And tomorrow morning, back at the shop with Lauren, and we're gonna pour in that magic stuff. So come back for that captivating content. I'm pretty stoked, guys. Pretty stoked to maybe get back home. So come back tomorrow and see if we're getting back home. Okay, guys? If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'll see you guys on the next one.